Hey guys, it's Paul and Jing. This is going to be a series on passive income ideas from Shopify. This is number 24, create a job board. Now, I've personally never even thought of this as a passive income stream, but this makes a lot of sense. We see it kind of the big ones like Monster, Indeed, as these places to get jobs, but that's not the only place. I was actually surprised if you click on this link over here with buy a job board theme. It almost it shocked me how many of these different types of sites there are. They give some examples like Pro, Blogger, Dribble, construction jobs for inspiration, but I'll give you a couple ones that I've personally experienced that I know of. So if you go over here with the different types of themes, this is all under WordPress. I think a third of websites are using WordPress as their platform. But you have your Jobify. There's multiple themes here, but like Jobify by itself has 13,000 sales, meaning there's 13,000 different niches in the job finding world, and there's a lot of variety here. And so if you could make this passive, uh, this could be a great passive income stream for your livelihood. So the ones that I've experienced, they're a little bit more niche, and so let me give you a couple. This is Dave's ESL Cafe. Find ESL and EFL teaching opportunities available around the world. I actually taught overseas in South Korea, and I used Dave's ESL. Basically, some of the private schools in South Korea posted on Dave's ESL on potential jobs. And I used this platform to get connected with what's called a Hagwon, and became a teacher for a year in South Korea. And so I assume that they charge a listing fee to make this happen. Maybe initially it was just free, but now at a point, see, it says advertise here. Now at this point, he's able to charge for listing. So initially it was free, but now he's charging, and it's becoming a passive income stream. He already has the platform. He's got traffic. Anyone interested in teaching English overseas has probably gone through Dave's ESL Cafe of some sort. And so there's other ones like onlinejobs.ph, where I like to hire virtual assistants for all sorts of work in my land investing business. And I've tried doing a couple other different income streams. Online jobs is a great place, right? Fiverr is maybe the bigger platform, but this one's specific to the Philippines. But I know there's inexpensive labor in India, in Pakistan, a lot of these other places, Indonesia, right, where English is readily available. It's just they might not have a platform to get these jobs. So if you have an inroads into some of these other countries, then this could be you could create a job board where you're offering labor, virtual labor, and businesses in America and Europe that could use that cheaper labor to help with their businesses. So this is online's PH, right? You have your two sides, people looking for work, people looking for talent, right? And this platform connects it. Here's another one. This is church staffing, the site for church employment. This is from 2000. And so, you know, predominantly the more niche you can get with uh, your job board, the more uh, people can be drawn within your section. So there could be one just on Texas, or just ones in Florida, or just on youth pastors, or just on Baptists. Like each of these are pretty different. I'm familiar with the different churches, and so the more niche you're going to get, you'll get a couple people that will exclusively use that site for jobs and connecting. You're basically networking, right? So they give ones on, like Shopify gives one on Pro, Blogger, Dribble, and construction jobs, but it's the same idea. Where is there a niche that you can be an inroad for potential jobs? And so if you get enough traffic, that is when you can make it passive. So I think the time investment is a little bit more than you would think. You would have to, advertise or make that known to people that this is a platform to get these jobs. But if you're able to do that, the passive income potential is a lot higher. So here's the criteria that I put for it. I gave it money potential. I put here an 8. I think it's got a lot of money potential. Once you start stacking multiple listings, you know, people will pay money to find a good worker. So there's that. Like the way ESL, Dave's ESL is set up, I think the advertiser is the one paying for that. But with online jobs PH, it's going to be the person looking for the talent, right? So there's different monetization ways to make money, and that's not even including the ads, right? Like look over here, work somewhere awesome in academics in Asia, CarMax. These are all ads that they're also able to generate just from this platform. So even if you kept it 100% free, there's ways to make money, right? So that's the kind of idea with Jobify, Job Monster. A lot of these use WordPress as their platform. It seems like it's world, they have a geolocation specific thing. So I think that's really cool. So we have your income potential. I put here 8. Risk of money, I think is really good. There's no real risk of money. Maybe, I'm gonna put here 10. Maybe like the cost of, web hosting, $10, $15 a month. Once you buy a theme, it's usually annually for, $60, something like that. Your speed to get money, I put here 5, but maybe this is actually closer to 1. I think your speed to get money, it's definitely slower than land investing, I would assume. It would take a lot longer to get to the point where I think it's passive, but it's pretty scalable once you get there. Your time investment, I think, is not as great as land investing. I think it takes time to build the relationships and recruiters and get them on this platform and kind of be the big person, right? Because you know there's only going to be 1, 2, maybe 3 spots within each niche that you're going to be able to plug in and get enough traffic that it makes it worthwhile, in terms of your money, right? So your money investment, I think, is really good. How difficult is the work? I think it's pretty difficult. I would say, just seeing these numbers just on one theme, and there's multiple themes. Jobify has 13,000 sales. Now, there's all sorts of niches, but you're competing with bigger players like Indeed, but then also within its own niches, different job sites. So there's definitely competition here. I wouldn't say it's easy. And yeah, so let's put that 4, right? So competition and the difficultness of the work. I guess it's not as difficult. Maybe I'll put here a 5 or 6. But yeah, it's pretty. I would say it's a little bit more competitive. I would say it's scalable because if you get to that 1 or 2 spots, then it will, you know, push you through, right? Like you'll continuously over and over again be the number one person that people will go to find jobs. And if you do that, you can leverage that for ad revenue or, uh, just charging the advertiser right from the get go. And so, this is kind of how I came up with our criteria. And it comes out to an exact same score as land investing, right? So if you, I think there's lots of good synergies within creating a board, a job board, and a 9 to 5 job. So if you could do that, and let's say you don't have a lot of money per se, it's a way to build upon something. I think this is pretty similar to the blogging industry. The bloggers will write an article to get traffic for ad revenue or for affiliate sales. In this case, you're the job board, you're going to be contacting different people within your niche to get listings, right? And in that, be able to advertise those listings to other people to get jobs. And so you have to do that in a consistent enough basis for this to grow. So that's that for this job, income stream. I think the time investments, I put here 7, but maybe it's closer to a 6. I think your time investment is going to be no. Let's keep it at 7. I don't think it's going to take that as much time. You just need to be strategic. Maybe you could do blast emails and reach out to people within your niche to get listings. I think that's the name of the game, right? How many listings that you have where prospective people that want a job can find that job. So that's what you're kind of working with. So that's that. I am creating a spreadsheet of all the different businesses, income streams, passive income ideas, and I'm laying it out so you can compare it kind of apples to apples. And you'll be able to adjust the different numbers if you make a copy of it. I'll put that spreadsheet, well, access to the spreadsheet in the description below. If you're interested in land investing, I think it's really good if you're into real estate and building up passive income streams and potential for cash. So if you're interested in that, I do have a course. It is in the description below. Otherwise, take care. Have a good one. You can subscribe, like the video. I really appreciate it. Take care. Have a good one.